Wow, this feels surreal. Anybody that used to watch my vlogs will hopefully remember them, and that's why you're here again. But for anybody new, this is the first time that I've vlogged in a year, I think. I just had a quick look back at my previous vlogs and where I ended it, and it was Christmas 23. Yeah, and we just had Christmas 24. It's now January 25. So, oh my god, I didn't intend to have such a long hiatus, but it's absolutely flown by. It feels like yesterday. We've moved house, there is so much to tell you, but as I was digging for the camera the other day, I was like, oh no, I don't know if I even remember how to use the camera. I haven't touched the editing software in all that time. I'd learnt so much. I vlogged for 2 years and I learnt so much about how to make the videos, and I enjoyed it tremendously. So this is going to be a real test to find everything again and see if I can do it. I've thought about it a few times and it wasn't the right time, but I'm hoping so much now that it's a good time, because I absolutely love the hobby and I miss talking to people about all the stuff that we had in common. You'll be very pleased and relieved to know that in that time I have taken part in real life and spoken to real people and done stuff, proper stuff. I've retained all my new mum friends, mostly, and I've been just getting back to normal, because having a baby was a lot of change, but also like you are required to be involved in a lot. Generally, some of you will know this because you have children, but being a parent requires you to be present. So whilst I'm not going to stop being present now, I feel a little bit more able to balance my hobbies and still be a really good present mum to baby Henry, who is an absolute sweetheart. He's just turned 1 and he's just the most gorgeous boy, so sweet. I couldn't ask for better. The man cub and I are absolutely obsessed with him. He's really bloody cute. I've got so much to tell you and share, and oh my god, the house. There's probably been like unmeasurable amounts of new clothes in 1 year. I couldn't even begin to tell you. So I'll just have to start fresh from now of what I've got. But my god, let me tell you, moving house, I could have filled an entire lorry with just my clothes. This is one wardrobe, you might remember, this is the beige wardrobe, but my god guys, I have an entire wardrobe of black, an entire wardrobe of khaki, and I've got like in between that a few navy things, some ad hoc patterned clothing, which as you know is not really my cup of tea, but boxes after box after box have gone in the attic here. I've had to label with like out of season clothes, winter clothes, shoes. It's just unreal, and we are still in a real state of disarray. This is my new office. We've not decorated anything, which is why I thought it would be a really great time as well to catch back up with you all, because I started my vlogging really about home and lifestyle, and we are going to hopefully decorate this entire new home. But then I want to tell you everything about what you've missed. I'm going to give you a home tour of this gorgeous new gaff. It's lovely. I don't think I've changed much, if I'm honest. I watched back earlier my last vlog, and it was in the old cottage, which, oh guys, I sobbed on moving day. I absolutely loved that house. We've only moved now 6 weeks ago, maybe 7 weeks. It's super new, so I can tell you everything. But oh god, looking back at the stuff in the old house, and we were so cozy, me and the man cub and baby Henry, the Christmas tree, everything. It was all so cute. I really hope that we can make a new cute here. Man cub is the same. He's got a shorter beard. I'm very pleased to report he's still super cute, and the best husband with a very long to-do list. So I bet he can't wait to be filmed doing all of those things. I'm going to go off and do some stuff because I've got lots of responsibilities, and I'm going to hopefully catch up with you later and start filling you in on everything, showing you new stuff, rooms. I've got a skincare update. I've tried some different stuff with surprising results. I've bought a couple of house things. I've got some new clothes. I've got some gorgeous new trainers that I love, totally different style to what I would usually wear, and I've got plans for this gaff. So I'll be back in a little while with lots more stuff and catch you up, if that's grammatically correct. So happy to be here, and thank you for taking the time to watch me again. So lots of things have stayed the same for us. We're just in a different place. We've just taken the fun on tour. So this house is quite a lot bigger, so I might show you it in stages. I tell you one thing that's not changed: Dorothy crying. Exhibit A. There's just always something wrong with her. I don't know, I quite like it. It's comforting to know that no matter what changes or what age she is, Dorothy will continue to whine through the years and decades. You know, you can always rely on her. I think the dogs are definitely benefiting from the extra space. There are boxes still in quite a few locations. I don't know where to start. There's so much. This is overwhelming. I tell you what else is overwhelming. The bright white on all of the walls. So we bought a new build house, brand new, when we found it last summer, and the cottage was up for sale. It was already built, so it was in one piece. We didn't get to go in it, but we went into a house 2 doors down that was exactly the same, so we could see the size of the rooms, and the size of the garden, etc. There was no kitchen, no bathrooms. In fact, there was a toilet unit in the middle of what's now their bedroom, ready to be plumbed in. So we got to pick all the stuff that went in it, and they finished it off over the course of last year, and it was ready for the beginning of December. So that's when we moved in. So we picked the kitchen, and I shared a little bit of it on my Instagram, the little snippets that I had. But apart from that, we really didn't get many looks at this house. We did see it once or twice before we moved in, right at the end when we were already very committed. But I'm really pleased to say, and touch wood, I hope I don't regret this, there's not been any issues with the house at all. People that buy new builds I see online talk a lot about snag lists, and we had one because they asked us to do one, but had they not asked, I don't know that we would have complained about any of the things. There's one tarnished door handle that if we're really picking fault, then yeah, replace it because it should be brand new. A couple of chips out of woodwork. And actually there was a crooked light switch that was like this on the last day we viewed, so we asked them to straighten it up, and it was done for in time for us to move in. So all in all, we've been very impressed and pleased and relieved, and I've got to say, just after we moved in, I did feel a big sigh of relief. No, I didn't feel it, I did it. There was a sigh of relief, and I felt relieved that we'd pulled it off, because there were points when we were waiting for the house that I was just worried we won't be that lucky. It's just, this feels one step too far to just hope that it would all go well. But it did, and we're here, and the house is in one piece, and it's cute. And our neighbours are moved in, and we're on a little close, so there's actually just us and then 2 more houses, and then it ends. So we've already met them briefly, and they seem really normal, so that's excellent. That was a big important thing for us, because we were obsessed with our old neighbours, and actually, if I'm honest, that's why we didn't move the year before, because it all felt too much for me and I didn't want to lose them. But we've agreed to stay friends, and they've already been to visit us this weekend, so I'm absolutely delighted with that. Very bright lighting in here, I've noticed. I'm very white, but I am quite white anyway, because I have not had a holiday for 2 years. And do you know what? I don't even know if we'll have one this year, not abroad anyway, but I would love to get back down to Cornwall, because that's one of my favourite places, and so many vlogs I did on Cornwall previously. I'm supposed to be now sorting out dinner, because not only am I a married woman, but I'm a mother to boot. So I've double the pressure to feed other people. Come on then. And the man cub will be back with baby Henry soon. He's collecting him from nursery. And then I suppose I should probably get some dinner ready. I've got work to go to tomorrow to travel in, so I need to prepare my outfit and stuff tonight, because don't you worry, that will never change. I do feel quite prepared because I did a lot of washing at the weekend, and even to the point where I've washed and debobbled my coat. Why are you crying? You've just, what else? Oh, you want food. God, tail's going like a helicopter. She's pacing the floor. I've debobbled my coat. Yes, this is the level I'm at as a 42-year-old woman. I'm an avid debobbler. That is something that I learned last year when I was off work, and I've been debobbling like mad, really. I'm what you could probably call a debobbling professional. I came down to show you what there is so far of this room, because I don't want to overwhelm you with all the massive changes straight away. It's going to be a slow one, this, guys. I think it will be a slow one. But what I wanted to show you was the dining area. So let me just adjust this, and it hopefully will become a bit more clear. So you will notice that we've replaced the dining table. The people that bought our cottage, we offered them a few bits of the cottagey furniture because we knew it wouldn't go here. So let me just get a bit closer up to this table, because this table is beautiful. I think it's mango wood from memory. It's a solid wood table. I really wanted a round table for this house because I wanted to try out the dining nook idea. I've got so many Pinterest ideas, and so that is what we're trying to create here. So I got that from Pavilion Broadway, I think the website was. I'll link it below. Really happy with it. They've got a matching furniture range. They did do a sideboard, and they've got some bedroom furniture as well, I think. But I actually found a sideboard. I didn't want the same pattern because I thought it'd be a bit overwhelming, and I like unique pieces. So I got us a sideboard from Wayfair. So not solid wood, definitely is an MDF type piece of furniture, but I'm happy with it. It's fine, it does the job. It's already full, obviously, it's full of crap. I do want to get a lamp for this corner because I think that would be a beautiful finish, and we will need to choose a paint colour, etc. We've got new curtain poles, and I've put up the voiles from the last house because I felt like they really go. Put up the mirror from the cottage as well. I think we're going to try and paint that a different wood effect just so that it goes a bit better with the new darker colours, and then you'll recognise the pictures from the old living room. And here on the floor is where I've mapped out the bench seating that the man cub is going to build, and it will go all across here and into the corner, and I think that that will make a perfect little dining nook. So yeah, this is the one end of the kitchen diner, and then the other end is full kitchen stuff, literally plenty of stuff here. Absolute disgrace. There is crumbs on the high chair. There's a new bed for Dorothy, which she'll be going into after she's had a bath, which is scheduled in with the new dog groomer. Can't wait. She's going to be traumatised when she knows. But the kitchen, we paid to upgrade. You know I love a kitchen. You know I love a new kitchen. And really happy with the colour. We weren't able to choose the hardware on the doors, which we knew at the time. It was a bit frustrating, but I do have plans to swap all of the hardware for aged brass, so it ties in with the rest of our theme. So yeah, watch this space for that. I need to go out and source them. But otherwise, kitchen is lovely. Really glad that we went for the, I think it's quartz. The man cub will know, but we upgraded to the quartz worktop because it's a really lovely finish. It's really beautiful. And they did the upstand all the way around. Excuse the washing up. The fact that I didn't just flinch at the sight of the washing up being captured just tells me that as a person I've changed. That would have really bothered me before. But actually, guys, there's so many things now that I'm just not willing to be a perfectionist on, because life's too short and I don't have the time. But it's also made me realise at the same time that it really doesn't matter. Everybody else has washing up. But if I'm going to show you something beautiful, I will tidy up in future. But honestly, this is what it looks like. This is the real situation. This is the new kitchen. So really happy with it. And there is a utility, which I'll show you another time, because that really is stacked up with stuff. There's lots of stuff that still needs... I just tripped over a slipper. What is this? Ah! Are you all right? Never. You never learn, do you? She headbutted the camera and I tripped over a baby's slipper. Just pop that there for now. But yes, that is the kitchen. It's the first room we've really made a good start on, the dining area. And I think we're ordering the materials for the dining nook soon. So there should be more to show you in that space in the next couple of weeks, I really hope. One thing that has arrived is the new blind, which I had made by the lady that did our previous blinds at the cottage. Love these. They were just delivered a couple of days ago and the man could put them straight up for me. And they really make a difference in this room in terms of having some soft furnishings. I know it's only a little tweak, but that with the new chairs and the voiles just makes this room feel so different, because it really was a bit of a white box. We've got a hallway. We didn't have a hallway in the last house. We've got a staircase with open banisters. We didn't have that, and we have had that in all previous houses, so it did feel like we were very short on space in the end. I will do a proper tour when there is time. I was contemplating showing you this and then realised it's a toilet, and actually it's not even a nicely decorated toilet, it's just white, so you don't need to see that. I've got loads more that I want to share on this first vlog anyway that will be way more interesting than a toilet, you would hope. Hello. Good God, this week is absolutely flying by. Work's really busy, which, as you know, I enjoy a lot. So the days are just ticking themselves off the calendar, basically, and I'm here running to keep up. Help! And the end of the week, we're off on a trip to Centre Parks, my new favourite place, and I've waited for it for weeks, so I'm really excited. And normally when you've got a treat coming, the week can be a drag, or it can just fly by and before you know it you've not packed your bag and you're in a serious state of panic. But I wanted to show you some stuff, mainly because I need to get them out of the box and use them. I've been reminded the last couple of nights. Basically, I've been using Quarterly skincare for maybe 4 years, and very occasionally I will try something else to see if a new product's come to market that's better, but also because your skin changes and it's getting older. I know that's not obvious. It gets older and you might need different stuff, so you should try different stuff. So I have recently been trying something new again. I've done 3 months with Clé de Peau products. Let me show you. So I already use some of the Clé de Peau makeup. The concealer's amazing and I'm really happy with it, and I've used it a couple of years. So it was on my mind that I really wanted to try their skincare range, because I thought the quality might be the same, might be, I don't know, transformative. I'd wake up a different person. It was expensive enough that I would actually expect to wake up and be a different person. So I got the emulsion, which is their moisturiser. I love the language, it's emulsion, so therefore it costs as much as a very expensive tin of paint. It was about, I don't know if it was £100 or £150, and I got the toner, which they call the softening lotion, and I actually had some mini serums of theirs that I'd got as testers, which lasted quite a long time. So I'd had the full range. I continued to use Elemis cleansing balm because I had a tester of the Clé de Peau cleansing balm, and I didn't like the texture of it, and from what I've read, the waxy texture of Elemis cleansing balm is the best you can get, the most effective. So I carried on with my Elemis cleansing, but I've been using this for 3 months. The result is no difference to my skin. I'm not glowing anymore. If anything, I'm glowing slightly less, and I don't see any visible difference to anything on the surface of my skin, which you don't generally get from products. Even medical grade products do claim to make a difference, but I think it's got to be a combination of things, and usually some like invasive treatments, chemical peels, things like that, to make a real change to your skin. So anyway, I tried it, no difference. I'm not going to restock up on this. And another thing that annoyed me a little bit about it was the way that they instruct you to apply it. So you soak a cotton pad with the toner, fine, that's about normal, but you also put the moisturiser on a cotton pad. It just meant it was very weird to apply moisturiser with a cotton pad. You felt like the majority had gone into the cotton pad, so you've paid a lot of money and most of it is now sitting in the bathroom bin. So for me, it's a no. It's a no on the Clé de Peau. So I went into Space NK and I thought, I won't go back to Corderly, I still want to try some more stuff. So I got some more stuff and I spoke to the sales assistant in detail about what I wanted, what I was trying to achieve, and she recommended the Caroline Hirons skincare, who I've read her skincare book. She's got a few. She's really known in the industry as being knowledgeable and good. So I bought hers and it's called Skin Rocks. I've got the toner and the moisturiser because I will carry on, sorry, I've got the serum and the moisturiser because I will carry on using the Elemis cleanser that I've got. And then I will let you know how it's going after a few weeks or a couple of months, no point straight away. But yeah, price point was £70 for the serum, 65 for the moisturiser. So again, not really cheap, cheaper than Clé de Peau, a bit more expensive than Corderly. So I'll keep you posted anyway. I just want to glow. I want to be gleaming. I just like to look and feel great. It's not too much to ask. The other thing that I have been using, again, for about 2 months now, and that's why it's worth mentioning to you, is a new shampoo that I got for Christmas. The brand is Grow Gorgeous, and I thought, oh, that looks nice, that's a nice present from my sister, but I didn't realise that it was being marketed as the current next best thing, and actually I can see why. So I've been using it for about 2 months. I've got the shampoo, conditioner and a scalp stimulator that's like a minty serum that you use pre-shampoo. My hair feels thicker, glossier, the strands feel stronger, I'm losing less hair, which has been a challenge for me like at various periods over the last couple of years, and it just feels so strong and in good condition. I've been to the hairdressers in that time, had a trim. The lady told me my hair was in really good condition. I thought, oh, I did think it, but I wasn't sure if I was just, you know, it just felt like it. She said it looks and feels in great condition, and it's this. I've been using it, I recommend it. It was a present to me. I'll buy it again. It says Intelligent Hair Care, Grow Gorgeous. So I'll link that in the description box, but I would recommend, if you're looking for something, to give this a try. It bloody is gorgeous.